right, sis, so what's the scoops with this mega tsunami? Experts are warning that a 1,000-tall mega tsunami could hit parts of the U.S.
What parts are we looking at? East Coast, West Coast, Alaska?
West Coast, Alaska, and possibly Hawaii. Now, of course, the history of mega tsunamis driven by collapsing volcanoes. In fact, around 105,000 years ago, we weren't there, a 1,000-foot wave slammed into the island of Lanai, sending marine fossils from Makai up onto the mountain, and researchers believe this was caused by a massive volcanic landslide.
I'm very familiar with this, brother, because one of Hawaii's biggest threats right now, it's called the Hilina Slump. It's right along the Kilauea volcano. I actually studied this in Dr. McCoy's class, in the geology classes at Windward Community College. And we actually went on a trip. We did a huaka'i, and we are in the lookout that was right above that Hilina Slump.
What is that? That sounds scary.
It's called a volcanic shelf. Essentially, what happens is every time there's an earthquake, a portion of the land slides into the ocean. So I think the last big earthquake of our time was 1975. It was a 7.2 magnitude earthquake, and what it did was, because the earth shook, the volcano slid right into it, 11 feet. Into the ocean. But now there's this volcanic shelf, and it's just kind of sitting in the ocean. And experts have warned that if that shelf ever drops, we have less than 20 minutes before a mega tsunami will wrap the entire island chain.
I'm sorry, so the Hilina Slump is on Hawaii Island? Oh, you said by Kilauea, yeah?
It's on Hawaii Island, right off of Kilauea volcano.
Wow. Yeah. I know some people have said that we've had, we talked about the Lanai one, but the Molokai, the cliffs, is that the Napali? What is that?
I don't think it's called Napali. I think Napali is on Kauai.
Yeah, Kauai.
But the Molokai cliffs, on Halava side.
That slid into the ocean as I was like, wow, that is so crazy. So, I mean, we're not trying to make anybody panic.
No. But I think it's important. I mean, this is actually Emergency Preparedness Week in Hawaii is this month.
Oh, yes.
Right? And actually, it's this week, specifically this week. So I think this is important information. I think a lot of people think that we're safe when we're right outside of the sign that says tsunami zone. If you just on the other side of the sign that the water's going to stop right at the sign, that's not how it happens.
Right, I know. We saw the tsunami in Japan. I mean, that thing traveled miles inland. So
that was Tohoku.
Although they can put those signs up, the water not going,
it's not going to look at the sign and go, oh, I think I should stop. Because the human said, no ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you have that power, that source of that generated energy behind that wave. It'll just keep pushing forward.
Yeah, that's why it's really important. Of course, we're just kind of approaching hurricane season here in Hawaii, and
Kilauea is still
she's still active.
Brewing.
Yeah, so it's a great time to just kind of check in on all your emergency preparedness kits and just kind of get things ready to go. And again, we're not trying to make anyone panic.
Absolutely. We are sharing this information. We are, again, just providing information so that we can all prepare. It's important to prepare.
Yeah, so what's the scoops with your thoughts? We want to get your mana'o. You can share your thoughts. And by the way, we kind of put up our shows on our YouTube page right after the show. And people have been commenting. You can also leave a comment there, or you can send us an email at islandlifelive@kitv.com.